Burr. Well, what's going on, everybody? It's just another cold, windy day here in western North Carolina. This weather's too cold, and come summertime, we'll be saying this weather's too hot. I'm starting to sound a little bit like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, aren't I? Or you could just say that I'm not sounding very content. You know, if you look hard enough, you'll always be able to find something to complain about. But the Bible's pretty clear that we need to be content. Paul said in Philippians that he learned to be content in any state that he was in. The writer of Hebrews says that we should let our lives or our conversation be without covetousness, and that we should be content. And old Apostle Paul also said in Timothy that godliness and contentment is great gain. And if we're honest, I think we all struggle with discontentment. I know I do. I'm not gonna water it down and just say, well, what I'm discontent with is such a minor thing. I mean, I love our house and I love where we live, but I'd also like to have more. We're doing all this on truly less than a half an acre. I think it's like 0.45. And yet every time that we've explored opportunities to maybe move and live in a bigger spot, it's like God's telling us, pump the brakes and wait. And it's human to ask why, but as a Christian, I also understand that it's part of His plan, whether I realize it or not. And if I truly believe that God has my best interests at heart and wants what's best for me, then I can learn to be content and I can learn to trust Him. And I don't know if this is the case for you, but it seems quite frequently in my life that when the Lord says, hey, pump the brakes or no, and I stop and trust Him, well, He's got something awesome waiting for us on the other side. So would I love more property? Absolutely. Is it God's time for that right now? Maybe not. But I'll still trust Him and I'll learn to be content with what I have, because really, I do love this little patch of dirt that we have here. That's the lesson that God has brought to my mind here lately. What's He teaching you? Thank you for your support. Thank you for tuning in, and continue to follow us for more.